Good
Good
morning.
morning. I was trying to say it with you.
Good
morning. Hello.
Hello there. India is just restarting her computer.
I'm
So
battling my computer to try and get things to work.
you've got me. Let me just go tell ABC. Hello there.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello there. Hello, hello. We have a hello, smiley, smiley face, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What have we here?
Let's open that. Let's check that. Okay. Okay, we should be good.
Good.
I will also find some music.
Some sweet jams. Some jamborees.
So that there is a little bit of ambiance.
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 Ambiance. It's
Are
like
you-
you're trying to chew a toffee. That's what you sound like, Michael.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
So I've got Ghibli Cafe providing some ambience.
Ambiance.
Ambiance. Yeah, so what I'll be working on this morning is taking this page full through to color. Like these are the flats, but I want to add some of this kind of warm red light from the door over to in here next to her in the fridge, and then maybe some from the window just a little bit, and then getting progressively cooler and cooler. I have to say this is one of my favourite pages from Girl in the Glim that India has passed me so far.
Duh.
It's just it's Midge. It's Midge being Midge.
It's so nice. Your colouring on it is like crazy good.
Thanks. Yeah. So hopefully.
What is this that you're doing?
What is what?
I'm just wondering what that is that you have up.
Oh, well it says I can only read certain replies from Periscope. So I was going to try to enable myself to reply. But it doesn't look like I can, so okay. Let's get to
Oh, my computer takes so long to start. It takes so long. But I'll be there soonish. Just give me a couple of days for my computer to start.
a couple of days. Oh dear.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Cuckoo cuckoo.
Hey Mr. You. Hi mate Mia.
Mr. You. Sorry, who else do we have?
Mr. You and Mia.
Hey Mia. How are you guys? Did you have a good weekend? On the bright side, my computer seems to be working well. It's just working very slowly, but the things I'm clicking are working.
That's always promising.
Yeah.
India thinks she may have a virus.
I think it's fairly likely I have a virus.
Mr. You had a pretty okay weekend.
Cool. What did you do?
Yes, I get it.
I'm guessing barbecue. There's been a lot of barbecues around recently.
Mia's pretty good. She's really busy between... Whoa. Whoa, you calling me?
I'm calling you.
Okay.
It's stopped responding when I tried to call you because Lightstream decided it's going to pop up in front of everything.
I see. Well, I accepted.
Well,
I'm now in a call with you.
I'm sorry I can't do anything on that call because my entire computer is now just...
There you go.
Livestream, F off.
Yeah, so in a bit, India will like regain control of the stream, but until then...
Well, I'm not going to hop on yours like a parasite.
You're going to hop onto mine?
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Is that okay?
Yes. Just means I have to do more things. But that's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What things do you have to do? What mysterious things?
Set up an arrangement that has both of us, because I cleaned mine out.
You got rid of it?
It's just a little bit.
Why would you have done that?
Just a little bit.
You.
Okay. Okay.
Why? I'm offended. I thought we were pals.
We are pals.
No.
We are.
No.
It's okay.
No.
Your little stream. Okay.
Well, at least you've got all the time in the world when my computer decides it's going to try and open Team Boom Harmony.
Oh, Hellblade looks really good. How many pages do we guys make in like a week?
I'm trying to get out 2 a day at the minute.
Yeah,
which I can do on a good day, but generally it's 1.5 a day, so about 3 every 2 days.
Yeah, that's about good. That's a good estimate.
So in a week, probably 9 to 14 pages.
And I at least get them to a flat color stage. If not fully, like I've been doing color holds and some like shadow passes and lighting passes, but I've tended to just try to keep up with India with flats so that we can look at the overall color arc. I can show you. So everything, let's see.
Everything the light touches. Simba.
We're up to... India has inked these two. Almost.
Yeah, I've just got the backgrounds to put on.
Hey, CT.
Yo, CT.
But yeah, we kind of... I think you've also done these two, but I haven't got them yet.
Oh yeah, I've done the second one definitely. The first one I've done all the characters, but not the backgrounds, but that's a very background heavy page.
Yeah, gotcha. So yeah, we're getting through it. And then there's like 2 rows more to go. But I won't show that.
You can show that, right?
It's cool stuff.
We'll be streaming anyway, so...
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we need to work on it, and we've said we'll stream. That's how it works out. But, oh, you like the crispy blues. Thank you. It's supposed to show that she's kind of in a dark and cold environment. It's not like, oh no, she's in a dungeon, but she's just returned home to find that her parents are not home. So she's just kind of fending for herself.
Morning, Brownie. Morning, Tanimato.
Tanimato is CT.
Yeah, CT, I recognised the picture.
So, are you ready to be in a call and stuff?
Yeah.
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 You share your screen.
Yeah. 1 sec.
What did we do to... Hey, Bryony, what did we do to Midge's parents?
We don't talk about them anymore.
I think they're just...
Working late. They're working late.
Yeah.
Also, I murdered them.
They're working late at work as corpses. I see your screen. Okay, you guys ready for some shenanigans?
Shenaniganizing?
Okay, I'm gonna do this all, like, so you can see, because otherwise I won't be able to see.
Bryony, I totes had those too.
She does? And she's putting them up?
I used to love them.
Okay, so here we go.
Whoa.
I need to add you as a window capture.
I will kill all the parents.
Swift Skype.
Daughters, hide your parents.
Okay, and then Skype. Skype. Whoosh. It's India.
It's me. India.
Okay, and then you go here. And then I go here.
I'm not going to feel bad about copying and pasting this logo because it's made of metal. Which means it's completely rigid and inflexible. Which means it might actually look better how it copied and pasted because I get the feeling.
Let's do this. Chris Marks asked, do you guys mind if I ask how you got into Thought Bubble?
Sure thing.
Yeah, I think Thought Bubble, they ask for applications and then they themselves curate them and pick who they want to exhibit. So Swift and I applied together, and then we showed like previous work that we'd done to show the kind of thing that we'd be bringing.
Like we sent them bits of North.
Yeah, we sent them bits of our comic North.
And we sent them a test page we did of Girl and the Glen to say this is what we were hoping to bring this time around.
Yeah.
But generally we kept an eye on their website, which told us when the applications would open. And pretty much the day they opened we went for it. Because there's a Dublin Comic Con and apparently tables for that sold out in half an hour.
Yeah.
So we wanted to try and get in super early because we could see the same thing maybe happening with that.
Yeah, it was just a case of applying.
Just apply and then keep your fingers crossed. If there's anything like specific you want to know, feel free to ask.
Let's see, properties, wood, 500, okay, no, keep 500, properties, are they, okay.
Oh wow, awesome! Oh, you should totally go for it. Are you going this year? The Thought Ball.
Did you apply this year?
Oh, thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Sorry for the slight delay in replying to things. There's always like a 10-second delay or something on the stream.
Yeah. So I think I've got us evened up. I'm not. What do you usually use the top half for? I've got Restream up there. You usually have the little robot up there, but I like them down by me.
And social links and stuff, I put up there.
Social links.
If there's anything you want to say, like if you want to put the Patreon or our Twitters or what we're working on or anything, then I would use the space above to put that there.
Okay. Okay.
Or you could shift us to the top.
Oh yeah, I could. Oh wait, I need to. I'm like looking at this going, wait a minute. I need to at least put you underneath there. There we go.
Yeah, Chris, are you going to Thoughtful this year?
Oh yeah, will you be attending?
We was just speaking of Tapastic for a second too. Reika was asking yesterday if I was going to put Girl in the Glim up as a webcomic.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that is I'm like totally up for it. The only thing I'd worry about is people's expectations for webcomics are that they would upload more frequently.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want people like constantly asking me when it's updating, because that might get quite stressful.
Gotcha. Yeah, because it's being made in a print format to be a book at the moment. So yeah, I can see what you mean.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is that Tapastic is great for endlessly scrolling or just digital comics where you can play with the format a little bit more. Like just popping a book on there. Like for me, I'd rather put something specific to Tapastic up, but like I understand that I don't have the time to do 2 comics, but
yeah.
But I would be up for it if people like wanted it up there.
It could be like you put up a certain amount of pages up there explicitly as here's an introduction to this comic sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not going to be a weekly updating thing, even though you probably could do it like that work-wise.
Yeah, I probably could, but I don't know if I'd want to.
Yeah. The thing about this is that this is a really short deadline that we're trying to work to, but it wasn't intentional. So after we've got this one done, it's sort of like, okay, let's take a breather and reassess and slow down, yeah, and enjoy the process of making this. Not that we're not enjoying it. But
no, I'm really enjoying it, but it is really stressful. I'm not knowing if you're going to be able to hit the deadline or not.
yeah.
Like, personally, it feels like a lot of stuff is hanging on me getting it done. Because everyone else who's on the project can only go forward and keep working if I can keep supplying them with pages.
Yeah.
I feel a big pressure to work as fast as I need to be able to for them to be able to do their work.
You don't need to worry about me so much now. I'm good. There we go. So we're also trying panelists, unbordered panels.
That was my idea.
So it looks more like this. Which is just a case of like putting white over the panels.
Yeah, if you go to the UK, and we're there, it'd be great to meet up and hang out. Good luck getting the studio job though. Like, both things are good. I hope you get the studio job, and also it'd be cool to see you at Thought Ball, but you know, I hope all the good things happen. Also, if you have any tabling tips, be sure to let us know. We've never done it before, so we're a bit green. Any advice is always appreciated.
Yeah. I'm most looking forward to just meeting people and saying hello.
Me too. Is it weird that I'm like it would be nice to relax? Because I know they're not meant to be relaxing, but personally, like, I think once the book's done, I find it much easier.
Yeah. Yeah, once it's out of your hands, you just be like, okay.
Oh, Bryony played Dream Daddy over the weekend.
Oh ho.
How was it? Did you enjoy it? Oh, so that's okay, Chris. That's once more than we've ever tabled. How did it go?
I tabled at Decon once, but that's a kind of equivalently tiny convention.
Oh, also it was the concept artist, wasn't it? It wasn't...
Yeah, it was an illustrator, yeah. I didn't have comics.
I remember that. I was talking to you when you were going to Decon.
Yeah. Bring lots of change, water and food, take breaks regularly, stay hygienic. Gotcha.
Oh, good advice, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Friday saying that Dream Daddy is like super nice, sweet, well written, funny. Soon. We're gonna get to play it soon.
So soon.
Yeah. In a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's your reward, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Play some Dream Daddy. Oh, I'm glad they've handled it respectfully. I mean, I didn't have worries myself, because I think people who know them, as in not know them as people, but know of them, like you and me, kind of knew that they would handle it well.
The goth dad, the Irish.
Oh my goodness, awesome. Did you guys record yourselves playing it? Because if you did, I'd love to watch that. Once we've played it ourselves.
Oh, shit. I still have to like find Declan playing it with Jordy. They played it and recorded it. Yeah, you've not been able to play it yet, just because of deadlines, huh?
Yeah. Getting 2 pages a day is me working like all day on it.
Pikachu!
Morning, Pika. How are you? How's your weekend? The characters have voices as well, don't they, by very people.
I think they do, yeah.
Am I right about that? Oh, you're moving! Wow, I hope you're moving somewhere nice. Have a good day, Pikachu.
Okay, bye. Yay! Bryony says it's really good playing with other people and having people read out different characters. That's cool.
That is cool. We're gonna have fun because we're really bad at voices.
Super bad.
But it should be a heck of a lot of fun.
You can hear a little pigeon outside sometimes from our audio. That's the sound of morning. Yeah, we've got the window open just to keep ourselves breezy.
Don't know if also you can hear the alarm that's going off.
Is there an alarm?
Boop, 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 boop. There's always an alarm going off. It might be going off since yesterday for all I know.
I don't hear it anymore.
It's just like a constant in the background. We're in like quite a nice sort of flat cul-de-sac almost, like a cul-de-sac of flats. But there's always someone's car along the house alarm going off like constantly. Oh, Brian, that's weird. Maybe it's just sleep here.
Here we go. Midge has a little color held highlight. Way.
Yay! I was going to say, I don't know if you want to do it like this, but if you wanted to do pure white on the fridge and actually like get rid of her outlines, so they just paint over it white.
Pure white on the fridge? Like from the light coming from the fridge?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Okay.
I want to keep that warm.
Okay.
Unless you want me to do what you just said.
No, the irony of keeping a fridge's light warm.
Yeah.
Do you get the irony?
I get it.
Good, I'm glad you got my joke.
So I pretty much just use the lasso tool for everything when I'm colouring. No, like, oh, I need to put colour hold here. I'll just select the area and fill it. It'd even be better white.
Don't you forget about me.
Hey!
Hey?
It's just people liking the tweet that we're streaming.
We are streaming.
You know what? I actually have a thing. I have a thing. Let's see. Media source. Create new. Browse. And then Bahala. Dog Swift. Website? No. YouTube. Patreon. No. Hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It looks a bit like Julie.
I should open restream it as well. So I can see people chatting.
Mia says, someone was just coming and went, "What is this app?" You might be using Periscope, maybe? I think?
Yeah, probably. I don't know what it is either. It's weird. Seems to be like Twitter's streaming thing.
Yeah, I think Twitter bought them. I'm looking for the wrong thing. Okay.
Morning, I have everything. How are you?
I am everything. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. It is nice.
Oh, good luck, Mia. Mia just applied for the Only Plays animated. I am swooned. I'm glad you're swooned.
That was bothering me, and now it's bothering me less.
What was bothering you?
There's a big like black space at the top of our stream, but I put the robot in it. I did it.
Okay, dokie.
Yeah. So what's the other messages? Twitch. Okay, so we're streaming to YouTube, Twitch, Picardo, and Periscope now.
I know, Mike set us up to stream everywhere.
I like it. All at the same time? Yep.
Hey LJJ.
We're everywhere. I'm not really a wizard. There's a service called Restream that we're outputting our feed to them, and then they're bouncing it out to everywhere else.
So they are the wizards.
They are the wizards, yeah.
think you're still quite wizardy, Mike.
Oh, thank you.
You're magical.
I could be a colour wizard.
You're magic, Mike. Yeah, exactly. Anything that we can do that we don't necessarily have to go through a heck of a lot of, just jump through a lot of loops to get working is good for us. Hey Autumn, how are you?
Yeah, there's also the case that I used to like tweet about us streaming, but now with the Periscope, it kind of just makes a tweet itself to say there's a stream available. So, and then if people see the tweet, it just starts showing them some of the content right away, rather than being like, oh, you should check this out. It's like, what's this? Oh, I see. Okay.
Don't you forget about me.
Is this another chair here that I've missed? I think it is.
Where?
There.
Oh no, that's boxes.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll do. Oh yeah, it's free. Just look up restream.io. This isn't restream.
.io.
So it's just this, and then it connects to, your various. Warning. Your bitrate is too high. Oh. Interesting. Good to know. So yeah, just like that. If you think that's wizardry, check out this. I made a library for India.
It's like Beauty and the Beast all over again.
Let me show you my books. Hey, Bryony. So yeah, the next part of the comic's going to take place in the school library. So in order to try and match
Hey Owen.
some of the kind of shots that India wants to show, like this one, we'd have Midge is going to be sitting on this chair, and she's going to be looking at a book here. Just to give India's an idea of where things are going to go. And then I played around with the colours I had in mind for it. So I feel like in the scope of the comic, this yellow, orangey, golden colour and this cool blue are both safe feeling colours for Midge. She likes them. I'm making that part up. India hasn't been like, she likes yellow and blue.
Well, it's interesting because in my head, yellow was the colour that we chose to represent fear.
Ah.
Because Midge wears a yellow shirt and she's constantly covering up her fear.
Yeah.
Which is what she's doing for the rest of the comic.
Gotcha. I think. Okay.
But yeah, Mia, we're not doing a 3D comic, but Mike is making 3D models that I can then use as reference for the backgrounds. Because I am really uncomfortable with perspective at the minute. And having these really helps me. When I'm doing the backgrounds, I'm much faster.
I think it's not so much that Okay, so you're saying you were associating the yellow shirt with fear. I think she needs the yellow one and to be surrounded by the yellow because she's afraid. So she surrounds herself with the yellow library because she's afraid.
Okay, I was only going off what you and Rachel were saying a couple of days back.
Gotcha. But I'm associating sort of the school is green mostly. So I've made the entrances and exits and doors in the library green because like if someone comes in the door, they're coming in through the green door from the green kind of school environment. And then there's some shenanigans that happen with a door as well, so I've made those green as well.
There's so many door shenanigans.
So many door shenanigans.
There really are.
It's an adorable comic.
There's so many doors.
So yeah.
Yeah, anyway, please continue.
Oh, I was done.
It's really nice. I love it.
So yeah, it's not gonna be a 3D comic. We're using 3D environments.
We're using them.
As in, we're using 3D to help plot out camera shots. So similar feeling. She's in the kind of yellowish, bluish kitchen, and she's left the fridge open and the lights being cast on her to make her help her feel safe. That's how I interpreted it anyway. Where did I get the idea from to use 3D backgrounds? It comes from my ineptitude to draw perspective.
We did it for the first time in our Night in the Woods animation.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where you got the idea from then. You just kind of suggested it.
It's because you had a camera that was going to rotate on like the Z, so it was going to like look at one direction and then move, like turn to the right. I think that's either panning or dollying. I can't remember the term. And I was like, oh, I knew that background painters from the yesteryear would just draw that kind of shift in perspective. And have it like distort and kind of fisheye and do that sort of thing. And I was going to paint that, and in the midst of attempting to paint that, I just realized these are pretty simple shapes to model. I could just set up a camera and some blocks and help me like do this. And then I realized, or I could just render that out. It was a time saving thing, really, to get a better result. But that was very much for a moving camera, whereas this one is like trying to establish a sense of space and scale and give India a guide to how things would look. So I'm kind of basing them off her thumbnails. Not kind of, I am basing it off her story thumbnails, how the room's going to be laid out, and going from there.
How long does it take to make one?
To make that 3D environment was from around about 10 till 2-ish. 3 or 4 hours to model, export, and then put the... I then had to apply the different materials to... So I had to apply differing materials to the environment, like this. This is in Blender. And then once I had that, I exported the blend file to Sketchfab, which I showed you there, because this is the thing that India will use to navigate around, because it's a little easier, and you can go in and change the field of view pretty easily here, and do kind of weirder shots if you need to, for different camera lenses. And because I'd split up the different materials in Blender, it meant that I could go into this tab here, select something that's all the floors, and then change the color here, make it white and bloomy, and in that way, I don't know if I can Control Z that, probably not. Oh well, I just want to save. And that way I could play around with the colors here and get different lighting scenarios, different orientations, brightnesses. So say we wanted to like light it in a slightly darker. Oh, this is cool. That's why you're seeing some of these reflections. There's like environment lighting being cast on this, which I don't necessarily want, but...
What did you do in terms of the scale? Because Mr. Yu is asking, do you go with the scale or is it just generic units?
I don't go with any particular scale. I just tend to I built a chair and then built around how big a chair would be in comparison to everything else. But you can drop in a guy like this with Sketchfab and then scale him up and down. So I just kind of did that to get a sense of how big they would be in relation. I did that afterward though, just to test it.
It doesn't have to be like super accurate because he's going off thumbnails which are quite, I don't know how I'd say, just loose. So as long as we can get the general idea.
Yeah.
Morning, Fuzzy D.
Trying to figure out how to... There we go. Have more of a matte finish. There we are. It's a bit better. There's a thing though that I've got like one-sided polys on, so if the light's being cast from this direction, it's casting through the wall, which is a bit more, that's not very accurate. But I need that set like that so that India can get shots that are like wider and from in front of the wall and behind the wall. Oh yeah, the HDR lighting images just come with Sketchfab. You can like change the brightness and everything.
Oh my goodness, Mark, I love the Sonic Mania animation so much.
Oh geez, Sonic Mania is fantastic. Let me just save those things.
Morning, Tyler. How are you doing? We're good, thanks. How are you? How's marching band?
We've been okay.
Yeah, chugging along. Same as always.
Just showing people the environment I made yesterday.
Yeah, that sounds tiring, Tyler. Any break or no great. Aw, we've been seeing you. I'm sorry that band's got you so like run off your feet. It sounds super tiring. Yeah, that's fair. No breaks. Mr. Hugh, that'd be amazing. No pressure though. Organising a bunch of animators must be very stressful and not fun at all. It's one of the reasons I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Need like a producer or someone whose job it is to organise people, who's not going to mind the fact that it'll be a complete rabble.
A rabble. I love that word. That completely describes. If there were like 10 Indias in a sort of confined zone, you would be a rabble.
It would be a rabble. It would. Yeah, we're always working hard. Well, let's think we are anyway.
Try to.
We took a day off on Saturday to go to the comic convention in Dublin.
It was less a day off and more kind of like, it was still comics oriented, like.
Well, it was definitely still tiring because it was going around all day and speaking to everyone, but it was cool to catch up with people who I haven't seen in a long time.
I got to introduce India to some peeps.
Declan and Shelby!
Yeah, that was nice.
That was really cool. And Triona.
Triona
It's Triona
was
Farrell,
cool.
isn't it?
Yeah, Trina Farrell. I think her name is just Trina.
Oh really? I always thought it was Triona.
So yeah, that's how it's spelled. But yeah, I think she like corrected someone during the panel, like friendly. Like, my name's Trina. Like,
Oh. Well, it's difficult when it's spelled Triona.
Yeah.
Where does the O go?
Hmm?
Where does the O go?
Where does the O go?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying where is the O go there?
Where's the O go? I can see why. Where does the O go?
That could be a song title. Where does the O go? No.
The eternal question of polos. Where does the inside of a polo go?
Oh, they used to sell those.
Hello, Envy. Yeah, Tyler, we have seagulls. They are ours.
We breed them until only one survives.
We often have seagulls circling around outside, being seagulish. It's nice, I like hearing them. Oh, Envy, hey, what's he studying? Is it animation or comics or just art and illustration in general? Animation. Animation.
Oh, that's cool. He can totally find a job and work. There's lots of opportunities. It's very fun and fruitful, and you can climb the ranks.
Animation. That's awesome. Whereabouts is he? We're in Dublin at the minute,
Oh yeah.
which is a great place for animation. Lots of animation studios.
There are a fair few here. India's an animator, as you can see.
Yeah, in
She's
case you
animating.
couldn't tell.
I forgot you were on my screen. I forgot.
He's in Letterkenny Knit. I don't know what that is. It sounds like it could be an island. I don't
I
know.
think she's been auto-corrected, maybe.
Oh, right, probably. Damn autocorrect.
Like that, alright.
Mhm.
Oh, Donegal!
Yeah! Woo! Oh, that's
Cool.
awesome.
Yeah, he's definitely in good hands then.
Oh, for sure. Does he know where he wants to go? Because there's so many places. I used to be at Boulder Media, and I've done a few storyboards for Brown Bag, and they're both really cool. And then, of course, there's Cartoon Saloon.
Yeah.
That does the animated features like Book of Kells. Is it The Secret of Kells or is it Book of Kells?
Secret of Kells.
Secret of Kells.
The book is the book.
Yes, the book is the book.
He's just going into second year.
Oh, I hope he's enjoying it. That's great. Yes, more animators.
If he wants, we have a small kind of we have a small group, or like an online group for people to like chat and discuss animating and get help and advice. If he's interested, he's welcome to join.
We all just hang out and talk about animation a lot, basically.
As long as he's nice and polite, like you are.
It's cool. I'm glad that's such a hub of animation in Ireland. It's a really good place to be.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
The magic wand is spazzing out.
Oh no.
Oh. I was gonna attempt some soft lighting there.
Yeah, Mr. U, Cartoon Saloon is super rad.
Let's just save this.
The new studio, The Lighthouse, looks really good as well. That's sort of joined to Cartoon Saloon.
Yeah. They're doing the TV show type stuff, aren't they?
They're doing the series, yeah, and Cartoon Saloon is going to continue doing the features.
Cool. Whereabout is Donegal? Why are you in Ireland? It's such a like openly pleasant yet threatening question.
It's not threatening. I moved to Ireland for work, so when I was back in England working at a game studio, I was looking for animation work, and I applied to Boulder Media, and I got the job towards the end of the year. But of course I had to move over in order to work at the studio. I was more than happy to though, because I'd never been to Ireland before, and because I'd always wanted to work in an animation studio, so I was super happy to get the break. So yeah, I moved over to Boulder, and then Mike moved over with me.
I did.
And we were really pleased to discover that there's like a rising hub of comics as well.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much kind of the powerhouse that is Red Cube Studios.
Yeah, it's great because Mikey is a colorist for comics, so there's opportunity here for him as well.
I know, we didn't take it as rude. It was just funny. Like, why are you here? Why? Don't worry yourself. Ah, Donegal is in the northwest of Ireland. Cool. Is that where your son's studying? Or is he over is it Ballyfermot and stuff? I'm thinking.
Brian says Ireland is the place to be right now. It sure is. Also, welcome back, Pikachu. Let us know how your move is going.
Please tell Savio you said hi. Okay.
Okay.
We'll tell him you said hi long. cool. I'm going to take that as Donegal College. That'll be our code from now on. Letterkenny Lit is Donegal. Don't worry about auto-correcting. Or like correcting. We get you.
Are you sure that's not actually the name of a college?
Yeah, well she said earlier. He is in Letterkenny Lit, and then said Donegal, Ireland. Oh, that didn't work. I was on the wrong thing. I was like, oh, cool, I've got my select. Oh.
Yeah, feel free to. You can, if he wants to contact either of us, he can find us on Twitter or here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll get my I've got a little bot dude who tells people about our Twitter. Hopefully this won't come up in your chat. Let me do it in your chat.
With you, if you ever come over to Ireland, let us know. It'll be cool to hang out and get to meet you in person. It's weird not having Hardik on the stream.
Yeah, I guess his school is
Yeah.
Sorry, his school is started.
Yeah, it is. He's not going to be able to make the morning streams anymore, I don't think. I hope it's going well. Yeah, Tyler, we all miss Hardik.
Let's see.
You can do it, Mr. You. On the other hand, you should always go for the things that you feel like you should put off. Because you never know, you might be ready now. But just being hard on yourself. See you, Pikachu. That'd be good. Are you streaming this evening, Mike, or is it Tuesdays?
It should be.
Okay, cool.
Sometimes they're a bit late for him as well, though. Okay. Her son's in bed sleeping at the moment.
That's a place I would like to be. If only I could go back to bed and sleep a bit. That sounds nice.
Oh, have you missed the ASMRing?
Oh, Tyler. It's not weird at all. I could miss talking to you too. We understand though that, you know, life happens. And for anyone who's not used to it, sorry about our constant keyboard typing sounds. Our mic's quite good and it picks up everything. No sneaky thoughts here.
I was not expecting that.
I get you though, like it's nice just to hear other people tapping and working on their keyboards and with their mice. Like it's a really nice, I don't know, atmospheric kind of chatter. Makes you feel productive. Makes you feel like you're in a place where everyone's working.
So we're based in Dublin at the moment. India was working for Boulder, but she's since taken some time out from that to do a little bit of freelance. And now we're working on this project in preparation for a thought bubble,
which is a comics festival in England that we're going to fly over for. So yeah, I took some time off from Boulder basically to do a comic I've wanted to do for a while. But we're just outside of Dublin.
And I was doing colorist freelance until this project. Okay, let's see if I can get a nice radial glow behind her. No, you're not gonna let me? Oh, I see. No, you'll let me. Yeah.
We're always here for you, Tyler, if you ever want calm talking and keyboard typing. We can provide.
We're here for you, Tyler.
I hope band is going well, even if it's tiring. I bet it's like incredible exercise.
Yeah. Oh, that's too much. Too much.
Too much exercise.
No. I'd like added a light behind her. Too much.
Oh, Tyler, I need time. You know where to find us. You can always message us too, whatever. We'll be here. Always.
I need to stretch this, I think. Yeah, I'm not into the streams where they're like so, and like I appreciate the passion, the energy, but like the shouting and the like, yeah, no, that's not me.
Oh, well, I can't do that when I'm working anyway. Because half my brain is on the animation.
Eee. What's that? Yeah.
We should probably get outside more. Deadlines can really mess up your schedule, you know?
Yeah, I want to go out and walking more.
Yeah, like into the great outdoors.
Okay, there you go. I wonder if I could also... Oh, let's shift this up a little bit. Notes. I don't need notes. Get out of there, notes.
Hey! My notes were very
Not your
considered.
notes, it's like a UI thing from Photoshop.
I see. I'll often leave notes for Mike on the pages.
Ah, I see. Most art streams are pretty chill, but it's nice to be in one that has a chill chat as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I really like Biffsy Pop's drawing style, and how fast she can work. So I was in one of her streams, and the chat was pretty crazy. I mean, obviously Biffsy Pop is like incredibly popular, so that's why she has like thousands of people watching every time.
Mm-hmm.
But that chat's crazy. Yeah, I've started doing some hand stretches, which are quite cool, Bryony. But it would be really nice to do something like yoga, for sure. I've heard that's really good for artists, and I used to do it back in Stoke.
Your chair is currently on your yoga mat to keep it in place and not roll away.
It is, I have a yoga mat underneath my chair. It's good for standing as well when I'm doing standing.
Downward dog. Yeah.
because I have a standing desk, so I can stand as well, and it's like a mat for my feet.
Yeah, it's super recommended. I used to stand a lot. And it super hurts if you don't keep shifting your weight. So I'm trying to give the impression that like all these objects are being just subtly lit from the fridge light. Getting there. I wonder if I gave her... This is gonna look really weird. Let's see.
I think yoga might help, Tyler, because you could start very simple and, you know, work your way up. You don't want to watch us do yoga. What a sham that would be.
You could do a YouTube video where it's like, and this is how you yoga.
Downward dog.
Downward dog.
It would just be rolling around on the floor, like unable to do anything. It would be the saddest thing you've ever seen.
Yoga mats are good for tabling at conventions. Oh, that's a...
Ooh.
So we could, if we're standing up and like talking to people, then...
I could take my yoga mat.
And just be barefooted. Okay, I like
like
this
that.
idea a lot.
Maybe not barefooted. Do you remember the hygiene thing?
Oh right, yeah. Not bare, like socks.
Oh yes, I could do socks. Tyler is an old man in a young boy's body. I'm listening to my stories.
Owen, really busy. Like, I'm glad we got there when we did. Like, we're meeting a friend, and they're like, meet me at this time. We're like, okay. And then, oh, why aren't we going in that? Yeah, and she's just like, it doesn't open for another half hour. And I was like, oh, okay. And then we just watched the queue, like, just, like, disappear behind us. So she saved us from that.
Yeah.
It took India and I a while to make it around even the artist alley.
All day.
Yeah. Because we just kept getting caught up talking to people.
Which was really nice. But also surprisingly tiring just to walk around and talk to people all day. I think one of my problems is that I kind of have a limit.
You have a limit.
Yeah, like I see myself as a very social person and I really enjoy talking to people. And I'm extremely energetic about it. But at a certain point during the day I kind of crash.
You cap out.
I don't know how else to say it. Like, I'm high energy and then I suddenly take a dive. And it's about 5 hours in, generally it seems to happen. Is suddenly all my energy just goes and I get super tired. And I'm wondering how I can manage that with thought bubble.
Take breaks, I think. Like,
If we keep switching up
yeah, I'll
between...
mind the store for a bit and then you just go and chill somewhere.
Yeah, it's weird. It like seems to happen suddenly. And I still really want to talk to people, but I just suddenly have no energy. Franny said she's the same. It's good to know that like other people, even most people, feel that way too.
Yeah.
People just don't vocalise it a lot, so I haven't heard people talking about it. Yeah, Chris, I think that's what Mike thinks too, is that I'm used to having my own space. So being around other people for like a really, really long time, an extended period of time where I have to talk to them a lot, is really tiring. Even if I really enjoy it.
Coffee helps. And booze.
I think it would. I really do. Like, I think, 2/3 through the day, one cider might be a good shout.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. One.
Just one.
You get like...
One is my magic number. It actually is. Like, I get perfect tipsy off one. Yeah, Bryony, I can see that for sure. Because I definitely really enjoy talking to people. And I see myself as extroverted in some ways because I really enjoy being around people. But at the same time, you know, you need to recharge every now and then.
Yeah.
Hey, had to watch Logan on your recommendation, Doig.
Oh. Yeah, cool. I like the first 2 acts of Logan a lot. I think pretty much at the point a particular character is not in it anymore, I'm just like, no. And yeah.
Also, a quick hello to Tibbs, who popped in just to say hi. Hello, Tibbs.
Hey Tibbs. I appreciate your patron. We have to get a hug from Tibbs when we see her.
Okay,
Just let you know.
I'll prepare myself.
It's mandatory.
Okay. I can deal with that. I like hugs. Yeah, Bryony, that sounds like it for sure. In terms of the introvert-extrovert thing.
Yeah.
We're on to Logan talk now, though.
Yeah. Reminded you of a Western. Yeah, no, it's had that feel. No, it needs to be brighter cheese. No, I'll just go back to. Yeah, perfect.
It's too tragic.
I appreciated they attempted to keep some humor throughout the tragedy. Well, at least I hope so. Like the part where he hits a car, I laughed, and maybe you're not meant to, but I laughed.
Part where he hits a car?
Yeah, with a shovel.
Oh, yeah, that was staged in a comedic way.
Yeah.
Gosh, like Mike talking to me about like what he thought had happened much earlier in the story. When I got that level of it, like that was the worst thing for me.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, like the character struggling to remember or not remember certain things.
Yeah.
And what those things were was like the most tragic thing.
Yeah. It puts a whole new level on Logan as well, like what he's doing and how hard that must be.
Hello, Ricardo.
Also, apparently, this is the last time that those two actors will play those characters.
It seems crazy to me.
But it's poignant as well.
Yeah, very. They will always be those characters to me, though.
Yeah. I went back and watched the first X-Men movie recently as well in preparation to watch Logan. And it was very it's funnier than I remembered it being, like tongue-in-cheekish.
It's awesome. What happens to a frog in a lightning storm?
Yeah. Is it not pretty much what happens to everything else?
Same thing that happens to everything else.
Oh man, Halle Berry.
It's good. It's good. It's a good movie. Yeah, I liked Caliban. I think Stephen Merchant is a really good actor.
Is Caliban, is he in other films? Because I've probably not seen the one where he's a bad guy.
Oh, I haven't either. No.
But it might be
maybe in the comics.
maybe in the comics, yeah.
I kind of miss that James Bond mentality in some ways though, where it's like they have several different James Bonds and they're all the same character but they're played by different people and it's almost like a fun game as to which one you prefer.
You missed that?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Right.
Because it's one thing to have people who you completely identify with the characters and you'll always see them as that character.
Yeah.
And it's another thing when it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing, like 007 uses it.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's almost like a which James Bond do you like the most?
Well, there's two Xaviers.
He will always be, Patrick Stewart will always be Xavier to me though. Like when you get those really iconic characters like Leon, where you'll only ever see that actor as them. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Caliban was in X-Men Apocalypse, but played by a different actor. Gotcha.
I might not have made the connection.
Have you seen X-Men Apocalypse?
To be honest, I lose track of the ones I've seen. Because they're all just X-Men something.
X-Men Apocalypse is the one with Apocalypse in it.
No, I probably haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Apocalypse as in End of the World.
Nah, it's the name of a character.
I think the last one I saw was Days of Future Past.
Oh, you saw that one?
It might have been First Class. This is the problem.
Was there time travel in it?
Don't. Well, there was time skipping back and forth. I don't think there was time travel.
Time skipping back and forth.
Yeah,
you might have seen it then.
They often do that with the characters though, they skip back and forth through their lives in X-Men movies. This is why it's confusing.
Yeah, I like things that can like bring things to an end, like you're saying, Tyler. They're like, this is good, this is done.
It was a good end, for sure. A good one to go out on.
Which film was bad? Apocalypse, or Days of Future Past, or
X-Men 3.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying X-Men 3 was bad.
Yeah. X-Men 3 is why they made the Deadpool movie.
Really?
No, but they put Deadpool in X-Men 3, and he was okay, and then he was less okay. Oh no, I do remember the scene with Caliban now. I do, yeah. He was just this youngish looking guy though.
If I was Caliban, I'd be annoyed at my power being so oddly specific and not very useful in terms of being able to become a member of the fighting force myself.
Yeah, you'd be like, where's my laser vision?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like he's the type that wants to fight though, so...
They will never make a good Dark Phoenix movie. Do you know Dark Phoenix?
Jean Grey?
Yeah.
Yeah. But mainly because I watched the old X-Men cartoons.
Yeah. That's where I know it from. I think they also did it a little bit in the movies as well. I think they might put it, that might even be in X-Men 3 and I'm just blanking it out.
I blanked a lot of X-Men 3 out, to be fair. I don't remember a lot of it. It was mostly forgetful, I think. And a lot of it took place in very enclosed spaces. Like it kind of felt like they didn't have much of a budget or something.
Mm. But they reset X-Men 3's timeline by other you can't really... never mind.
Okay.
The events of X-Men 3 I don't think are meant to have happened now, like, in the chronology of Old Man Logan.
Brady says she wants all the powers. And that's kind of why I really like Rogue as character.
Yeah.
That's a cool character power. And that's also a great premise for a character in terms of sort of backstory and how the power would be a curse.
Yeah. For Rogue. Yeah, they retconned a lot of stuff in that. Welcome home, Logan.
Isn't the reason that Rogue can fly and has super strength because she was like had a sort of a fight with, was it Wonder Woman?
What?
Or Miss Marvel? It might be Wonder Woman, and she
Wonder Woman's DC though.
it must have been Miss Marvel then instead.
Really?
Who has the invisible plane?
Wonder Woman.
Okay. Can't be Wonder Woman though. But I mean, okay, I'm going to tell you guys like this memory I have of watching this, and it's probably completely wrong, but you can tell me what actually happened because you guys will probably know.
Hey,
but I have a memory of an episode where you see Rogue's backstory, and she's in the invisible jet with Wonder Woman, and she starts to like try and take over the controls, and her and Wonder Woman have like a wrestling match, and Rogue touches Wonder Woman for too long and permanently absorbs her powers, or some of them.
Whoa.
I don't think that makes any sense though, because Wonder Woman can't fly, can she?
She can, yeah.
Well then, oh my goodness, this totally happened, didn't it? It was a thing. It is Miss Marvel. There we are.
Miss Marvel was in the Air Force.
So, I was relating it to planes, but the plane wasn't invisible. See what a difference. Because I remember it be like looking ridiculous because I thought it was invisible, and they were like just suspended in the air. But no, I must have made that part up.
You were like, this would have been so much better if this was invisible.
I was probably like watching or reading Wonder Woman at the time, and just both of those ideas implanted themselves into my head. That's it though. She touched Miss Marvel for too long and permanently absorbed some of the
Stop using that phrase.
She touched her.
For too long. Too long.
She held on for too long. I'm trying to explain that little famous to you. I was very confused for a second there.
You ridiculous lady.
Aline! Hello, Aline.
Aline.
We were a little bit late starting because, like, our alarm skills are subpar, apparently.
Well, they go off, you switch them off, and I don't wake up. So that's how
I
that
don't mean to
goes.
switch them off though, it just happens. My arm goes out of its own accord.
You're like, shush. Shush now. Oh, wow, okay.
Pretty cool reason, I think. But yeah, so Rogue can like permanently absorb people's powers if she holds on long enough.
And they can survive it.
They can survive it. But I think it was touch and go with Miss Marvel. Oh, how are you, Aline? It was this weekend. We were just going as punters to the Dublin one though. We weren't showing anything. It was great though. It was really, really busy. But we basically just stayed clear of all the merch and went straight to the artist alley, and we spent the entire day just talking to people. It was awesome to reconnect and catch up with old friends and meet new people. Really tiring, but also really cool. How was your weekend? I want to hear about Miss Marvel's history now. How weird is super weird. Hi, sweet emotion. It's Savvy! Yo yo, Savvy yo.
Yo, yo. Pikachu says, hi, lol. India has a new schedule where she takes breaks
Actual
at certain
breaks.
points, yeah.
Reiko is trying to make me stay alive longer, I think. And she's come up with a schedule for me where I allocate 4 hours per page, which sounds crazy, and it is crazy. But what I do is I break up the panels into that 4 hours. So for a panel that I think is going to be pretty fast to do, I might give it like 20 minutes or something. And for a panel that is really intensive, I might give it 45 minutes or an hour even. And I break up all the panels in the page so that they fit into 4 hours. And then I will only spend that amount of time on the panel before I move on. And then I get an hour at the end of the day to polish them up. This is my second day trying it. Yesterday it went okay, and I actually got to do like a little bit of watercolour at the end of the day. Even though I was still super tired. But it definitely beats what I was doing before, which was just 10 to 10 in the morning to 12 at night, just solid working. It's interesting how I'm able to work faster if I have a time limit in mind for what I'm currently doing.
Yeah. It's like burst, I think.
Because what I do usually is I will work through the panels on a page and I'll just keep going at a panel until I'm happy with it. Which means I can sit and noodle and polish it for a really long time. And this forces me to have something by the end of the time, even if I'm not completely happy with it. Yeah, I don't know what we do without Rika at the minute. She's being so supportive and helpful and amazing. And she's the reason that our apartment is clean and we're not sat in our own kind of dishes and filth. And she's been making us amazing food.
She's a contributing factor.
She's a contributing factor. The sole reason.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a proper human when you're on a deadline. And I use my deadlines as an excuse for everything, but they really do take up like all the time.
The comic is US standard, Ali, so it's going to be printed at 170 by 260 millimeters. We're currently working massively at the moment, but that's the aspect ratio to it.
We're working at 200%, aren't we, or something?
Something.
So at one point in Miss Marvel's story, she met a man from another dimension who hypnotised her so she would fall in love with him so she would get pregnant and give birth to him in the main dimension.
Oh, I think... I saw that in comic form once, but like on a video or something. I'm trying to remember, but that sounds familiar. Like she's just pregnant and no one knows how. It's like, did you impregnate Miss Marvel? Wasn't me. Fuzzy D managed to defeat Hornet with Old Nail.
Hey, congratulations, Fuzzy D. Good going.
And no charms.
Nice. Very nice. You go, Fuzzy. Defeat everybody. Hornet gave me pain. What a wonderful gift.
Yeah, she's tough.
All of the Avengers were totally cool with it. It became kind of an issue with her, so she started hanging out with the X-Men more. It is weird that all the Avengers are totally cool with it.
Like, oh, okay. It had to happen at some point, right?
I mean, we've all had alternate dimension babies, so...
Careful, Fuzzy.
Don't spoilers. No squickers. Sorry if I'm coming over the top of your music, Mike.
It's okay.
I forget you had it on.
It's Ghibli, so yeah. You're on point. Oh, that's too light. It's like, goodbye, line art.
I think you told us last time that you'd found the most underrated charm in the game, but you couldn't use it, so you were annoyed because you're doing no charm run.
Probably best be safe, just not saying.
I know what I think the most underrated charm in the game is now.
Yeah.
Like, just in my opinion.
Yeah, our Let's Play has now become putting that charm on and off. I used to really want X-Men in the Marvel universe, but now I'm kind of burnt out on superhero movies. Yeah, it would be like 100 characters in Infinity War. I am so looking forward to Thor Ragnarok though.
See you, Owen. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Have a good day.
Good day, sir. Have a good day.
Good day.
No, I've not seen Homecoming yet.
What is it?
Spider-Man.
Ah, cool. Spider-Man's a favourite.
Yeah.
For sure. We'll see it. It might not be in the cinema though. Sorry, mate.
That's okay.
I'm like working Mike so hard that there's not really time for us to go to the cinema right now. But we will see it. One way or another.
Yeah. Arlene's like, I saw it. Alright, good for you, Arlene. Good for you.
Oh yeah, I saw you talking with Chris about it a little bit. You were saying that you felt, I think you said you felt the pacing was off, or am I getting that wrong? But that you enjoyed it overall. The teenager characterization is on point, that's cool. The characterization is often the thing which I find the most attractive about movies.
Boulder Dash.
Piffle.
Shoopaloop joined. Hello, Shoopaloop. What's your favourite Hollow Knight charm, India?
Without going into spoilers for other people, I like the caterpillar one.
Really?
Well, I also like the Chidlers.
Oh, okay.
So my favourite at the minute is the caterpillar one.
Interesting.
It changes depending on what we're doing in the game, I think.
Yeah.
My favourite ability is the Shadow Dash one.
Yeah. Same. Like, that's just made dashing way more offensive. I like it.
For realsies, favourite Hollow Knight charm, Compass.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds like Breaker's awake.
Indeed.
This is legit one of my favourite panels in all of Gloom.
Oh, I see the one you're on. You just like the way I drew image.
I just think it's a nice moment.
Aww. Justin League. Just a league of Justins. They came just in time. Is it like just in time, just in case?
Just intense.
Just intense. And we need a fourth Justin. Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah. The League of Justins. Justin League. Michael, did you go insane?
Fuzzy D was like telling us about stats for something, so I didn't want to read it. But I appreciate it. It's probably useful for... probably super awesome. But like... I don't know, there's something about like stats to things that... I don't know. Just don't want to know.
I think maybe it's because you feel like you're playing for the story.
Yeah.
Like you're playing to believe in the world and kind of lose yourself in it, and if you know all the numbers behind things, you become very aware that it's a game and you feel like there's a right way and a wrong way to play it.
Yeah.
Rather than enjoying experiencing the story and the characters.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like it's not immersion breaking so much, but like I like trying out the combinations, and if I know there's a super strong one, I'll probably just fall into using it, and then it'll be less. Yeah. I want to like discover that stuff myself.
That's really nice. Have you seen what Aline said?
Oh, I've been reading Labs a little bit. I kept thinking that the art was great, although Mike would have made much better colouring. Oh, wait, the super freaking awesome one.
Yeah.
Nah, that was on point. That was super good.
Tyler doesn't go by stats, he goes by how it looks. I do that a lot. Especially on games like Skyrim and Oblivion. Like, I really like the way the Iron Metal helmet looks. But of course it doesn't have the best stats in the game, nowhere even close.
Which one?
I might be thinking of Monster Hunter actually. There's one which is just like an Iron Metal helmet.
Oh yeah.
And it's awesome.
You just want to look cool.
Sort of look how I imagine looking. Oh.
Oh. I'd rather struggle to look cool than look ugly and be a god.
What's the point in living if I can't be beautiful? I know what you mean though, like it's disappointing when there's some weapons or armour that's just better and they look really awful or they look really particular and it's not the kind of thing you feel like your character would wear, but you feel like you should because the stat increase is there. I always like games where they allow you to upgrade your existing armour and weapons by getting them forged or augmented. Because then I can choose the ones which are my favourites and improve the stats on those but keep the same look. Like sometimes I don't want to be running around in like full golden jewel encrusted armour if my character's meant to be like an Indian tribesman.
Yeah. I think it's about the there's a certain level of roleplay to games that you enjoy. As if you were like playing an RP or something.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't want to not be able to complete or do the game because everything else is leveled up to the point where they expect me to have this amazing damage causing weapon or great damage preventing armour.
Tyler, that's cool. Tyler likes getting immersed and feeling like it's his own personality within the game. I was playing Dark Souls last night, and we created a character together that looks a bit like the girl from North. So I'm trying to play it in a way that I think she might play as. Do wish I was a wizard though.
A mage bot.
Mage bot.
I love the compass of PhysicD because I'm such a bad person at following directions or finding my way places. I'm sure that mine could be fine without it.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think you would. But I would not. I would. Can you imagine me playing that game on my own without a compass?
Yep.
Like, I wouldn't be able to find anything. Actually, I probably should do that. It might actually teach me to read maps better. But I have to.
Sorry.
That's you. I won't be able to rely on the compass anymore.
I think you get turned around a little bit.
I do. But practice makes perfect, right?
Mm-hmm. Tyler can't be any. I was trying to fight the there's two gargoyles, and this is Dark Souls 1, and I've beaten them before, but I think I just pummeled them with items, and this time I'm just trying to like sword. I've got a spear and a shield, and it's so tough.
Are these ones you said that you just bombed?
Yeah. He's like, is it hard? Yes. Not for me then. Bless you, Rachel, bless you.
Yeah, like Dark Souls games are known to be some of the hardest games. You must have a really good sense of direction, Fuzzy. I think Mike does too. I do think it's worth maybe me practicing.
I use the compass to see if we're in an area that we don't have a map for. But aside from that, I don't need the compass to go around any of the areas we've previously been.
That's amazing.
I ran into a room last night and got completely surrounded by zombies, and it went bad. I was trying to cheese them though. I just like run through, and I got blocked in a doorway, and then it was just like, I can only defend one direction. No. Dead.
I think the most addictive and frustrating thing about the game, the best thing about it too, is that it's really, really well programmed and really sharp and slick. So that whenever you fail something, it's always because you didn't react fast enough. Like,
oh right, yeah.
You were the one who failed. It's not like, oh, the game bugged out here, or the game killed me, you always know that you're the one who made the mistake, and that makes you feel like you can always get it. Because it's always just getting that little bit better, or making one less mistake.
Yeah, it tends to follow its own internal rule set. So you can appreciate, like, they set out what you're able to do and not do, and then you can act within that. It's nice.
A floating glitch. So see, that's amazing. Like, yeah, don't tell us how to do it, but that's awesome. I don't know how you managed to do that. Gee, so Hollow Knight's such a massive game. It's going to be good when we finished it, and you can just, like, tell us all the stuff.
Yeah. I look forward to being able to just talk freely about it. I am thinking of doing a, like, and this is in part inspired and, you know, motivated by you, Fuzzy, but I want to do a live stream, fresh playthrough of the game, and just like, it's not a speed run, because I'm not aiming to set a record or anything, but just go through it again and just like have that doing it live feel to it.
I think maybe we should do that for the final boss.
Live stream the final boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could.
Just because, like, then we can chat with people immediately afterwards about it when we're live, and it'll only be people who have, like, seen through the game. So we won't be in danger of spoiling it for anyone. Because, for example, I won't discuss it here once we've completed it, because there might be people in the chat who want to play it themselves.
It's true, yeah. The thing I wouldn't want though during that is
Fuzzy says, me, big inspiring.
what I wouldn't want is people telling us how to defeat the final boss as we're trying to do it. That would suck.
We probably will get some of that. But I think that's just what we have to expect if we're going to live stream us doing the final boss, and probably failing at it many, many times. It's just part of the course.
But yeah, in a fresh playthrough, are you saying you'd rather me do that than do a fresh playthrough? Just to confirm.
What, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you can do a fresh playthrough if you want. I'd always rather play new games.
Yeah.
Once we've completed the old games, rather than put our time into replaying the old games.
Fair enough.
So I personally would rather stream the final boss and then have a big discussion about it afterwards, about the entire game.
Okay.
But, like, it's up to you. It's your channel too. Aline, that'd be very helpful. That's generally what I do in battles, is just run in circles. It's my technique. Oh my god. Seagulls have gone mad.
I think they're emptying the bins.
That makes sense. Seagulls love eating from bins.
AAB plus jump equals a nice house and a full car with air conditioning.
Yes, please.
Burbs.
Not 100% sure what they're doing, because they can just stop whatever they're doing now.
Maybe they're like, you're stealing our food.
Wow, look at that weird finger I drew. Let's change that. Well, we should head off ski anyway.
Yep.
Because we started an hour late, we've gone on for an extra hour to try and make up for it, so that's good. Still got in our 2-hour stream.
Yeah, and I'm almost done the colour holds on this page.
Way. Oh, alright, well, yes, we should head off.
Okay. 1 second.
Ooh, no momentum. Oh yeah, because I'm on your stream, so I don't have to do the thing anymore.
You don't have to do the
It's
thing.
up to you now.
Yeah. I could just switch off your stream.
Oh no.
I have the power.
Fuzzy D, we did not have any clue what we were stepping into. I mean, I'd backed the game, so I knew what kind of game it was, but I didn't expect it to be so long and so expansive. I'm really happy it is though. Like, talk about value for money. And it's been really good and tight and awesome so far.
It's been awesome, yeah.
See you, Tyler. Best of luck with band practice and everything. Get some sleep. You have an awesome day too, Aline.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you soon, Tyler. Don't work too hard. Get plenty of rest. See you guys. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out.
Thank you. And may the rest of your days
Be filled with adventure.